the perfect place. Keto with Sammy. Keto with Sammy.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I am just getting my morning started. I slept in today, guys. It felt so good because my kids are off for the holiday and I finally do not have to get up so early. I get to sleep in a little bit. I wanted to sleep in today because my parents were here throughout the weekend and I was still getting up early, so I am catching up on some sleep and it felt so good. But for today's video, we are getting back on track, going back to the keto basics, because if you watch my video with my family, you know that I treated myself this past weekend. My mom came down with my dad and my sister. We made pozole. I ate non-keto foods, treated myself to that for Christmas. So I had like an early Christmas and it was absolutely delicious. I missed it. It just tasted so good. It tasted like home. I loved it. So I really enjoyed it. That was Saturday, and then the next day I also did eat pozole with my mom and everybody else because there was leftovers, and of course, you have to have pozole leftovers for breakfast. So that was the weekend, right? And yesterday I fasted. I'm trying to get my body back on track. So like the side effects, I know some people are going to ask. It wasn't bad at all. The only thing is I feel like my face is a little bit swollen still. I hold a little bit of water weight on there. My weight did go up 3 pounds, but of course I'm gonna drop that real quick from the water weight and things like that. But I honestly did not feel bad at all. I felt a little tired usually most of the time. Of course, when you eat bad carbs, I get pretty tired. So I just felt tired. The next day my stomach hurt just a little bit, but I think it was mostly from the chile that my mom made because she tried to kill us, I swear to God. But other than that, I felt good. I just felt a little tired, and that's it. We're pretty much going to jump right back on track. My husband is as well. So I woke up. I did kind of wake up throughout the morning this morning. I was thirsty. That's another thing. When I eat carbs, I get so thirsty. And I'm trying to flush everything out my body, so I'm trying to drink a lot of water, trying to get in like a gallon a day if I can. So I did wake up like early this morning and I chugged a whole bottle of water. I drank one earlier again and I'm drinking more water. So me and my husband are drinking lots of water. It's going to help flush out everything through your body and just stay hydrated, because you need to stay hydrated if you have those bad carbs. When I first started my keto journey and I tried to incorporate like carbs again, I would get like rashes here and there. It all just depends on what you eat, what you're having. I stay away from sweets. Like that's one thing that I know that I cannot have if I do have my carb up day, because sugar messes me up. It gives me the worst headaches. It makes me groggy. So you have to know your limits. But other than that, I feel really good getting back on track. I'm ready to jump into this week, detox my body, and get things rolling. So currently drinking another bottle of water. I'm about to go ahead and get ready. It is currently 10:16. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the day, and then we're gonna have some breakfast, a very basic breakfast. We're gonna have some coffee, and yeah, it should be a good day. I have to go live later, so you are gonna see that as well. All right, guys, I am ready. I got ready really fast, actually. It's only 10:50. That should be like a record. But yeah, we good for the day. We looking okay. We look awake. And let's go ahead and get started on breakfast. What I like to make when I go back to the basics after like a treat meal or anything like that, I personally love to make omelets. Omelets are easy. You could stuff them with anything you like, and they're so delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. My husband is getting ready. He's looking at some videos on YouTube, YouTube. I don't know what he's looking at right now, but he doesn't want breakfast. He just wants to go in with the Premier protein shake. These are awesome as well. I have these all the time. They actually came out with a new limited edition winter like flavor. It's the winter mint chocolate. Y'all know I do not like mint, but he actually said they're pretty good. So if y'all want to give these a try, I found them at HEB. All right, I brought out all my ingredients for my breakfast. So like I said, back to the basics. This is one of my favorites to make. Just a very simple, easy breakfast. We got some eggs, some heavy whipping cream to fluffen it up. I like these sausage patties, so I go ahead and cut them up. They're just from Walmart, just some frozen sausage patties. And then we have some cheese, and we'll see what else we top it with here in a bit. So since we are going back to the basics, I track. after I have like a treat meal, I love to track to make sure I'm staying in the 20 net carb window. Make sure I'm staying on track because it will get you back into ketosis faster. And then I do start incorporating more fats again. If you've been watching my videos, I haven't really been incorporating extra fats because I go into ketosis so long, and you don't really have to incorporate extra fats when you are doing keto for a long period of time. They're just going to come naturally. You don't have to add anything extra. But since we're jumping back on track, I love to add the extra fats. It just helps me, helps my body get back in ketosis faster, and it keeps me full for longer. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my app. I am using Carb Manager. That is what I track with all the time. This is the app Carb Manager that I like to use if y'all don't know about it, or y'all just starting keto. I know I'm gonna have a lot of new people. The New Year's is coming up. Everybody, you know, new people might join onto keto. I was actually thinking, would anybody be down for a New Year's keto challenge? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below, and maybe we can figure out what to do. A new challenge coming up. I love to do challenges, especially with the new year coming. It just helps everybody jump on track. So let me know down in the comments if y'all would love a New Year's keto challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in some food. So I'm gonna add in my eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 eggs for my omelet. So you can just search eggs, or usually you can scan the product if they do have a barcode to scan. So I'm going in with 2 large eggs. That is what I have. And then I'm gonna go in with 1/4 cup of cheese. That's usually the serving size that I give myself all the time with cheeses. 1/4 cup, yep. And usually it recommends it too. Like without me even putting 1/4 cup, it would usually recommend it to stay in your calorie deficit and your carb intake. So usually it does that for you. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my heavy cream. So I like to just mix my heavy cream with my eggs. It makes them more fluffy, especially for the omelet, and it does add in extra fats. So I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon. And then my sausage, I think I'm gonna go in with, a serving size is 1 sausage. Let me see. They're pretty big. I might go in with 2 though. That's not right. 1 patty should be 1 net carb, and it's showing that it's 0 net carbs. So you got to play around with it because sometimes it'll have the wrong macros. So instead of scanning it, I'm going to go ahead and search it. And usually people have like different ones, and they'll have the right macros. Okay, I found the one that says 1 net carb. Let me make sure the calories are right. You got to make sure on some things. Yes, okay, so I found the right one. I guess I'll go in with 1 sausage patty since they are pretty big. Okay, so far I'm looking good. Let's go ahead and start cooking this up. First, I'm going to go ahead and heat through my sausage patties. You see how they're pretty big? Guys, I don't know why I'm obsessed with these sausage patties. They are so good, and they stay nice and big. Now, while my sausage is cooking, we're going to go ahead and go in with eggs. So I'm going in with 2 large eggs. And then we're going to measure out our 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. And then when we cook them, I'll go ahead and season while we cook. But I'm just going to scramble this up, make sure it gets well incorporated for our omelet, and wait for our sausage. I'm going to flip this. I'm going to start lowering my heat because I like to cook my omelets on a low heat, so I make sure the egg gets cooked all the way through and nothing burns. Okay, my sausage is cooked through. I'm going to go ahead and take this out and set it to a plate to the side. And then what I'm going to do is just dice it up into bite-sized pieces. Okay, I don't clean my pan or anything. I just leave it on a low heat, and we're going to incorporate our eggs. If you're only doing 2 eggs, you might want to use like a small pan, because if you use a huge pan, it's going to spread out too thin. I'm going to go in with some salt to season with. And just some black pepper. Very basic omelet. You can also use bagel not included seasoning. That's an awesome seasoning. So I like to cover mine with the lid because I like the top egg to cook. And then I'm just going to leave this here while it cooks all the way through on a low heat. My egg has pretty much settled at the bottom, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip my omelet. I don't know, I love like sunny side eggs, but with my omelet, I don't like it runny. So I go ahead and flip it. Ooh, nice and pretty. Okay, well that cooks on a low heat. We're gonna start adding in our ingredients in the inside. So I went ahead and chopped up my sausage. Add that in. And then of course we're gonna add in the cheese. I measured out the 1/4 cup of my shredded Mexican cheese. It's like a blend, it's really good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cover it with the lid and let the cheese melt. All right, and my omelet is done. Once your egg is cooking through, we're also gonna top it with some sour cream and some salsa. But I'm gonna go ahead and fold this over. And you see how the egg stays nice and fluffy from the heavy cream? Love it. All right, let's go ahead and serve this up. Okay, so for my toppings, I like to put sour cream on my omelets. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in. This is the light sour cream. I usually buy this. You can use regular sour cream, but I usually buy it just because it's less calories. I'm gonna go ahead and scan it in. Usually I put about a tablespoon. So yeah, I'm gonna add in 1 tablespoon of sour cream. Add that right on top. And then of course, this is just optional. You could add salsa. This is the salsa my mom made the other day for the pozole, and it's so good. It's literally just chiles, I believe garlic and salt. I'm just gonna add very little because it's pretty spicy. Now you can totally end it here and enjoy this delicious breakfast, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some fruit. I would add strawberries when my kids finish them over the weekend. So I have some blueberries in the fridge that I don't want to go bad. I'm gonna go ahead and scan in. I don't know if this little barcode was scanned. I'm gonna try to scan the blueberry barcode and see what pops up. Nothing popped up. I might just have to search blueberries. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and search blueberries because it's not popping up. Blueberries. Now, it's gonna say to avoid blueberries, right? That's just, you know, that's it. You're supposed to limit yourself to berries. Berries are pretty much the only fruit that you could eat on keto. So limited, but come on guys, blueberries are not going to hurt us. So I go in with some blueberries. 1 cup is way too much. I think I'm gonna go in, let's see. My scale does ounces, so I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down and see if they have ounces. So you could change everything. So right here, they have ounces. So I'm gonna go ahead and start measuring out. See how much an ounce is of blueberries. I think an ounce would be good. Yeah. Okay, we have 1 ounce of blueberries. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and that's 3 net carbs and 16 calories. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these, and we're gonna serve them right up. All right, and here is my keto basic breakfast. First meal of the day, more water, lots of water to detox our body. But this is just something that you could make every day and enjoy. You could definitely change up your meats, bacon, sausage, chorizo, anything that you'd like. And as well, you can mix like strawberries with the blueberries, have strawberries by themselves. Just a great little fruit on the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and enjoy this. Before I do, let me tell y'all the macros for this breakfast. So total breakfast protein intake is 26 grams. Fat is 44 grams and calories is 541. And for this breakfast, it is a 9 net carbs, but only because we are having blueberries on the side. If you were just have the omelet, it would take away 3 net carbs. So that's it. We're gonna go ahead, sit down and enjoy this first meal of the day. All right guys, I finished my breakfast. It was absolutely delicious. I had to do a little bit of work that I needed to do. And while my husband is at home doing a project that we needed to get done, I quickly came to Sam's Club. I've been needing to get to Sam's Club all week. I just haven't had the time. I need some paper goods, paper plates, paper cups, all that good stuff to keep at home. And then after this, today is my grocery haul day. So once I'm done here at Sam's Club very quickly, we're gonna head off to HEB and grab our groceries for the week. So let's go ahead and go right in. Hopefully it's not too bad. It looks a little packed, but it's okay. We're only here for some quick things. Alright guys, I just got back home from getting groceries. I was doing a couple things here. I'm going to show y'all what I grabbed from the store. But quickly, before we jump into that, I have some new merch coming out if y'all would like to purchase it on my Etsy shop. So while I was gone, my husband was working on my new logo. We have two things up right now. So I have my t-shirt with my new logo. And then I also have the mug with the new logo as well. So these are up for grabs as well as the Get Your Keto On t-shirt. These are just what we have for right now. We also are going to be adding some new merch as well. We just needed to get things up and running again. A little bit of the things changed on the site, so it was kind of relearning everything. But I'm really happy with these. Everything goes from extra small to 5X, and we do have different colors as well as different sizes in the mug. Two colors that you can get in the Keto with Sammy t-shirts are black and white, as well as two sizes in the coffee mugs. So everything will be linked in the description below for y'all to go to the website and purchase this if you would like to. And within the next couple of days, we will be adding some new designs, new things like that. I know y'all have been asking for a casserole t-shirt. It's just that he was gone for a while for work. So we're just getting back into the groove of things and putting out some new merch. But you would definitely be seeing a casserole t-shirt. So y'all stay tuned for that. So for my groceries, guys, I did not grab much this week. I literally spent less than $100, even like for my kids. I just needed some fillers and little things to make some meals. So from Sam's Club, I did grab the big pack of Premier Proteins and the bananas and cream. This is where I usually get them from because they have an awesome deal, $22 for a 15 pack. And they also have lots of different flavors there, but they didn't have no cookies and cream, so I settled for the bananas and cream. Really good. I got 3 things of chicken broth. We shopped at HEB today, so 3 things of this. I needed some more unsweetened almond milk, so my favorite brand is Almond Breeze. I got 1 container of that. We have 3 blocks of some cream cheese right here, and then 1 block of some mild cheddar cheese to shred up. Oh, I got a new tool to shred cheese, so I will show y'all that later on. We got some canned goods. We got some diced tomatoes and crushed tomatoes for some keto no bean chili. And then I'm also going to make like a dessert kind of recipe this week, so I needed some peppermint extract, so I went ahead and grabbed some of that. We got some unsweetened chocolate, so it's like a baker's bar. You got to make sure they're unsweetened. For a few meats, we got some medium-sized shrimp. We got some ground regular sausage for our keto chili, a few cube steaks for some chicken fried steak, and then we got a pack of some chicken breast. A few more items, 2 bags of just some original chicharrones. One of them's for the chicken fried steak, and then the other one I just grabbed extra. We got a few cucumbers to snack on, some cabbage for tonight's dinner, 2 things of some strawberries and onions, 1 red bell pepper, green onion, and then a stalk of some celery. And that was all our groceries for this week. Not much, but we got some delicious meals going on this week. And then this is my menu for the week. I'm gonna start, what's today? Tuesday. Okay, so for dinner today, we're making some keto taco soup. One of my absolute favorite soups, always my to-go. Wednesday is chicken Alfredo casserole. Thursday will be keto shrimp ramen with a noodle replacement. Friday is Christmas Eve, but I wanted to go ahead and make some keto chicken fried steak with cauliflower mash. Just something we really enjoy, and it's so good. Saturday's Christmas. We're going to be going to my husband's brother's house. Sundays I do not cook, so usually we have like a keto to go option. And then Monday will be the keto no bean chili, and this is going to be my menu for the week. Alright guys, today has flown by going grocery shopping and doing what I need to do. So we are going to get started on dinner. I'm going to get started early only because I'm going live later on tonight at 7:30 with my husband. So that's why I'm getting started early. It's currently 4:38. It's not going to take long at all because today we're going to be doing my keto taco soup. Now, I absolutely love taco soup. It's one of my favorites, especially around the winter time. But the reason why I like to do taco soup after a treat meal is because it has cabbage and it detoxes your body. It's high in fiber, so it usually does me good. So that's why I personally love to have cabbage after I have a treat day. So try it out if y'all would like to, especially this taco soup. It's so good. It's back in my older videos, so don't make fun of me when y'all see how awkward I was, but it's a delicious recipe and it's very simple. So let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, I'm going to have me some coffee. I didn't have any coffee this morning. I just had breakfast. So while I'm doing dinner, I'm gonna sip on some iced coffee because I desperately need it right now. Okay, for my coffee, I'm going in with the stock cold brew coffee, unsweet. Make sure it's unsweet if you do buy cold coffee already made. And then, yeah, this is the bright and mellow, but I'm gonna go ahead and weigh it out. I have my cup right here with ice, and I zeroed out my scale just so we can get the exact fluid ounces that we're going in with. I think I usually go in with 12, if I can remember. I kind of just fill up the cup. Oh, that was way too much. Okay, I had to dump a little out because we went over 12. Okay, that is 12 fluid ounces right here. So I went ahead and scanned it into my carb manager. But 12 fluid ounces is 3 net carbs and 15 calories. I'm gonna add that. And then for my creamer, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with some heavy cream. I'm gonna be adding in 1 tablespoon. And then last thing, I'm gonna go ahead and add into my iced coffee is some Jordan Skinny syrup. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the mocha flavor. This is 0 calories, 0 carbs. I love the mocha flavor. And then this is I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up, and this is going to be my iced coffee while we go ahead and get started on dinner. For the taco soup, first thing we're gonna do is cook down some ground beef. I like to cook it down first, drain the fat, and then I season it. Make sure it gets all nice and broken apart. Okay, I went ahead and cooked my ground beef all the way through. I drained the fat. I'm gonna go ahead and season with some salt to taste, and then you can just adjust at the end. We're gonna go in with some black pepper. And then of course our main seasoning is going to be some taco seasoning. After our seasonings, we're gonna go ahead and add in 1 block of cream cheese. And then you want to add in 1 can of Rotel. It's diced tomatoes with green chili. 1 whole can with the juice. We're going to go ahead and give this a good mix and make sure our cream cheese gets nice and melted into your ground beef. You just got to let it cook down for a few minutes just so the cream cheese gets nice and creamy. While I'm doing this, my husband is over there setting up for our live tonight. Say hi, babe.
Hi.
It's gonna be fun because y'all know Ray, he's always talking mess. So I know he's gonna say something smart all the time.
What I do.
It's what he does. He looking good though, look at him. Okay, everything is nice and creamy. The cream cheese is melted in. Earlier I went ahead and chopped up 1 head of cabbage. I just like sliced it up. I went ahead and rinsed it, and now we're going to add it into our ground beef. Then goes in 1 container of chicken broth, just a 32 ounce until the cabbage is nice and covered. You could also use beef broth. I've heard people say that they rather prefer that, but I like it with chicken broth. So it all just depends on what you like. Okay, and then at this point, I kind of just go in with some more salt to taste. And then you can just adjust whatever you like, a little bit more taco seasoning. And we're gonna go ahead and bring this to a boil. Once your soup comes to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and put a lid on it, and you're gonna let it continue simmering for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a low to medium heat. You just wanna get the cabbage nice and tender. Alright guys, while our taco soup is cooking, I wanted to quickly show y'all something. So the other day we got asked questions on our air purifiers for our rooms. So I wanted to go ahead and show y'all them just in case y'all would like to purchase one yourselves. I'll link them below in the description. This one is our biggest one in our living room. This is the Air400. It covers 485 square feet, so this is why we have it in our living room. It has different settings, the power button, and then you can do max, auto, or silent for your mode. It also does have fan speeds for low, mid, and high. You can set a timer for 1 hour, 4 hours, or 8 hours. And then it also tells you when you need to reset your filter and change it. So right here, it opens up in the back and it has the filter. So whenever it gets dirty, we need to change it. It would tell us when to. And also right here, it'll show you like your air quality. So right now, since I'm cooking, there's some food in the air, it's on 12. So if I were to be burning something, because I know I have before, it'll turn really red and it'll change like the fan settings. It'll go higher and it'll start circling all your air out, and it'll take out the smell. And I absolutely love these. You can find these on Amazon. I'll link it below like I said. But it makes our air nice and crisp. It takes out any smells that we have here in our house, so I highly recommend them. And let me show you the one in our room as well. Okay, now this one is the one in our room. This is our medium-sized one, so we like to keep it in our bedroom. This is the Air320. It covers 327 square feet, and it's really nice, but this one doesn't have buttons. So you adjust the mode just like this. It goes higher, or you can make it go lower. You just turn the knob, and it tells you your air quality right here in the front. This one is great for bedrooms. I highly recommend it. It keeps our air in here nice and crisp and any smells out as well. So go ahead and get your hands on this one if you do want one for your bedroom. And they are great for pets. This is mainly why we do have them, because we do have dogs. So if you have any cats or dogs, these are highly recommended. Then we also have two of these small ones in each of our boys' rooms. This is the MyAir. It covers 103 square feet. And up top it is touch, so you can touch how high you want the fan. It goes high, medium, low. It has a timer as well as the light. If you touch the light, this little light turns off. But I like it because it keeps our boys nice and their room lit up. But I highly recommend these if you do have boys, especially for their rooms. Okay, my cabbage is ready. It's nice and tender. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good mix. Ooh, that looks so good. I kind of like my cabbage slightly crispy still. I don't really want it soggy. Now, last ingredient going into our soup is some chopped cilantro. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this in, let it cool down a bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and serve it up and top it with some cheese. Alright guys, I'm about to sit down and enjoy my dinner. I topped it off with 1/4 cup of this Mexican blend cheese. You can also use regular cheddar if you like. And then I like to use crushed red peppers. That's just me. I like to add a little bit of heat, but that is optional. But soup is ready. I'm going to sit down and enjoy my last meal of the day. Hopefully y'all give it a try. Comment down below how y'all liked it. Alright guys, I finished my dinner. It was absolutely delicious. Taco soup always hits the spot. But it's almost 7:30, so it's about that time that me and my husband are about to go live on YouTube and go and chit chat with y'all. We have our setup. Everything is nice and set up. Our lights and everything. So yeah, this should be fun. First live going on with my husband. So you already know he's just a ball of fun.
I'm in the other one. I'm
Which one?
in the background.
Always in the background. Always talking in the background. Now he's gonna be in front of the camera. Let's see how much he talks this time. Hi everybody. We're gonna get a few people joining on in. My husband was letting his phone charge because I could see y'all's comments, but we were gonna use his phone to read some comments as well because we blind. Hi. Thank you for joining on in. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Y'all ready to question me, my husband? Message me for a meal plan, please, after the live, or you can email me. It's in the description. It's too cold. It's like in the 50s over here. It's not too cold yet. The pozole, oh my god. I enjoyed that so much. I haven't had it in forever. I think like the last time I had pozole, what was it, like 3-4 years ago? So it definitely hit the spot. If y'all saw those pictures I posted yesterday, my before and after, that was the last time I ate pozole, so I was like really big.
Yeah, don't stress about most people never get into ketosis.
Yeah.
I think as long as you're
Eating right,
eating
and
right
losing
when you're
your
supposed
weight,
to,
yeah.
and losing that weight, that's all that
Or
really
losing
matters.
inches. Sometimes people will lose more inches than pounds.
Honestly, I don't even worry about being in ketosis. I just know if I eat something bad, if I am in ketosis, it's gonna kick me out. So I don't.
Pizza is your weak spot? That's my dad's weak spot.
Yeah, but it is one of my weak spots
Yeah.
too. But honestly, we have a local pizzeria, and I guess more of the local smaller ones, they will do your pizza in a bowl.
Mm-hmm. Or you can do them from home.
I eat it like that with the sauce, cheese, sausage, and
Pepperoni,
and
yeah.
she adds jalapenos to hers. But I add that, and I'm satisfied.
It hits the
I'm
spot.
happy. It's really good, and it fills me up every time.
So she said, I'm losing inches. I stopped getting on the scale. Yeah, definitely. I always recommend for people that don't see the scale moving to take pictures and take your inches, because sometimes your pounds won't move, but everything else is. So I definitely recommend that. and believes food is medicine. I believe that too. It definitely is. Like, what you eat is the way you're gonna feel.
It's medicine because it makes me happy.
Oh my God. I weigh every day. Weight does not go down every day, but I can see changes in the mirror and how close fit. Yes, definitely. Inches matter. Like, I'll see changes in myself. Like, if he takes a picture of me, I'm like, oh, I haven't gone down my weight, but hey, my face looks slimmer or this looks slimmer. It does make a difference. Your before and afters that you just posted me is just amazing. Yeah. See, I took that picture, was it like 3 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago? That was the Pozole one?
That was like,
yeah, it was like 3 or 4 years ago. It was in my other house. And man, that difference was like big. Yes, I'm going to do a video on my New Year's resolutions. Like, would y'all like to see that? Because I was thinking about doing that on just my goals for this year. I don't only have one New Year's resolution. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish this year. So I have like a whole list of things that I want to do. And I'm just going to like have it on paper, have it in my book, and I will save it all year and see what I can accomplish throughout the year. And I'll just check it off. And by the end of next year, maybe y'all can see what I accomplished. I think it would be really good to do. Ooh. All right, go ahead and enjoy your dinner.
We're about to jump off.
Yeah, we're about to jump off because we actually exceeded our time.
Yeah, but next
Tuesday
at 7:30.
Thank y'all for joining us, and thank y'all so much for all the questions, and I really enjoyed this. It was nice. All right, guys, we just ended our live. That was awesome. Me and my husband, thank y'all so much for joining us, asking us any questions, and just chit-chatting with us. We had a really awesome time. If you did miss today's live, I will be live next Tuesday at 7:30 Central again if y'all would like to tune in. But I had an overall great day going back to the keto basics. I'm going to stick with the keto basics just to get my body back in ketosis and back on track. So really hope this helps y'all out. So let me tell y'all the macros for the end of the day. For today, with breakfast and dinner and then my coffee midday, I had 21 net carbs, 1,062 calories, 80 grams of fat, and 59 grams of protein. So we are staying on track and we did a really awesome. Before I do end this video, shout out to William Angel in Washington. Today is his birthday. I really hope you had a great day and an awesome birthday. So happy birthday to you. But don't forget, I do have some new merch out, a new t-shirt, and my new mug with my new logo. So if y'all would like to purchase that, it will be linked in the description below for y'all to go ahead and click on. And we will be putting out new merch this week as well, so stay tuned for that. But I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one.